Yep. Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And I actually want to come to y'all with this video right here, man. I actually want to do this video, you know what I'm saying, once again. And I felt the need that I had to put out this video and to let y'all know something. Now I know a lot of people is actually going to be looking at me like I'm crazy for me making this video once again. But I definitely felt the need that since my subscribers have actually grew way more, and I felt the need that this video needs to be put out there once again. And I'm actually going to call this video Donald Trump's presidency is the best thing that happened to black people. And the reason why I'm actually going to say that Donald Trump's presidency that has happened to black people, because I'm telling you, over the last 8 years under Obama, a lot of you Negroes, you went to sleep. A lot of you motherfucking people went out there, went to sleep, and a lot of y'all thought that y'all were in a post-racial society. And the reason why I'm loving how Donald Trump is in office, because I'm not saying he's doing this on purpose, but I'm going to say this though, man. I really believe that Donald Trump is elected for that one particular thing, man. And I really believe that, you know, God had his hand in this thing. Because, like how Minister Farrakhan said, like Donald Trump is peeling back the onion of civility. And the reason why I'm glad that Donald Trump is in office, because we are really seeing and experiencing, and we really seeing and how exposing how these how these racist ass white people really are. We are really seeing how the mask of America has come off. And the reason why I'm going to say it's the best thing to happen to black people, because under Obama, when you drunk that Obama juice, a lot of you Negroes, you went to sleep because you thought that you finally have arrived. You finally thought that your dream is finally going to come true, especially when it came down to Martin Luther King's dream, how he's going to hold hands with these people, and how we was finally going to be judged by our content of our skin, but not the color. Yeah, I'm sorry, yo. I apologize. We finally thought that we were going to be judged by the content of our character and not necessarily be judged by the color of our skin. Because, see, for the last 8 years under Obama, man, we got lackadaisical. We got lackadaisical, and at the same time, to me, the old president, President Obama, who who's out of office right about now. I really believe that Obama was put there to put us to sleep. He was like a pacifier, because we was going around here whining and crying about racism for so long. Then that's what all of a sudden now, once we got a black man in office, we thought that we finally made an accomplishment. And at the same time, they were saying like, look, okay, black people, so racism doesn't exist. We gave y'all black president. And all of a sudden now, a bunch of white people even voted for this man as well. And many different races, colors, and creeds voted for President Obama as well. So you can't really say racism doesn't exist, because you got a man that in office who doesn't even look like you. But see, under Obama, we went to sleep. A lot of us went to sleep, and a lot of us, man, we just got too damn lackadaisical. And that's when all of a sudden, man, especially ever since like 2012, we literally got smacked up out of our sleep. And I'm definitely going to say this, up under Donald Trump, we are really seeing the real America for really, for what it really is. Because Donald Trump, he has really emboldened these white supremacists. He has really emboldened, these white people out here, man, for them to like really go out here and just fly on the handle and take white supremacy, which is really deeply rooted into white fragility and white inferiority, for them to go out there to say, you know what, we can do whatever we want. We can say whatever we want. Why? Because we got a man that looks like us. He's speaking our language. And the reason why I'm definitely going to say why I like Trump is in office, because it's going to force, it's going to force black people to come together and unite. I do understand a lot of y'all might say, well, that's not going to happen. But if you ask me, Trump is the face that we needed to see. And Trump's America is the face that we needed to see, because every time when we saw straight up racism, because if you ask me, if Hillary Clinton was in office, we wouldn't have been seeing passive racism. Now that Trump's in office, now that we see aggressive racism. And every time that we see aggressive racism, it always forced black people to do something better. It woke us up out of our slumber, and it let us know, like, look, you're not living in a post-racial society anymore. You feel me? Why? Because you never did. It never existed. That post-racial society, it never existed. And that's the reason why that Donald Trump is in office. And that's the reason why I'm glad that he's elected. Why? Because we thought that we finally made that dream You know what I mean? To us finally being judged as judged as a people. But guess what? See, black people, we needed to see a face like this. We needed to see a Donald Trump. We needed to see America like this. We needed to see that real hardcore racism right there in your face, because every time we did that, it forced black people to do something for themselves and for us to come together collectively and for us to unite. Now, you might not be seeing it on you might not be seeing it on a much more large and a greater level, but it's happening every day because black people needed to wake the fuck up out of their goddamn sleep and stop daydreaming, and you gotta wake up from and you gotta wake up out of their days into thinking, you know what I mean, that Donald Trump is going to be doing something, you know what I mean, even for African Americans. And I remember that time when Donald Trump had the nerve to ask us. He said, Black America, he said, like, you're living in poverty, you guys are poor, y'all out there murdering each other, what do you have to lose? And by, you know what I mean, and by what the fuck I'm saying right about now, we got a whole lot of motherfucking shit to lose. Why? Because up under you right about now, you have really emboldened white supremacy to go out there on a much more higher and a much more greater level to say, you know what, we can go out here, we can practice our white supremacy, and we can go out here and practice our free speech. You know what I mean? Practicing racism, and it's nothing but disguised racism. You know what I mean? This patriotism is nothing but disguised racism. And so when I look at black people, man, it literally puts us in the corner to say, you know what? We don't have nothing to lose. We don't have nothing to lose, nothing but a goddamn change. Because we need to, like, you know what I mean? We need to break away from this goddamn pharaoh. We need to stop depending on the government. We need to stop depending on these goddamn white people for us to do something for ourselves. You understand where I'm coming from? Because they already going to strip us. You know what I mean? They already going to take away a lot of them daggone benefits that a lot of you Negroes already benefit from. They already going to cut Medicaid. They already going to cut Section 8. They already going to cut back on them goddamn food stamps. They already going to cut. They already going to cut back on that TANF, the temporary assistance for needy families and all that. So if you ask me, this is going to be the best thing to happen to you. Why? Because it's going to force us to get up off of our ass, and it's going to force us to come together collectively, and we got to do something for ourselves. Because right about now, we are at the crossroads. We are at the crossroads up under this Trump presidency, and it's forcing us that we got to come together collectively. And I don't give a damn what the fuck you trolls got to say. I don't even give a damn what the hell you goddamn you bootlicking buck dancer Uncle Tom ass Negroes got to say. Because see, a lot of y'all, I'm telling you, man, when shit hit the fan, a lot of y'all are going to be holding on to this goddamn system and holding on to white America. But I'm telling you, this shit is going down. It's already bad enough that this goddamn empire is going to be crashing. And as long as you come and as long as you're going to continuously to keep holding on to this goddamn system, and you want to be holding on to this daggone pharaoh, when the shit go down, you're going to be going right along with them. And it's only going to get worse, and it's only going to get bad. And if you ask me, I hope that the shit get worse. Because see, the pressure needs to be applied on black people. Because you're going around here with that Stockholm syndrome, and you keep going around here, you keep going around here stuck up in the goddamn days. But I'm telling you, it's going to force us to do something. See, we need to be forced to do something better. Because I gotta ask you a question. Do you really want, you know what I'm saying? Do you really want change, or do you want things to get better? And I'm telling you, up under this Trump presidency, you're going to be forced to do change. You're going to be forced into change, not for things to get better. Not for things to get better. But that's the reason why Trump selected, because it's going to force us to go into change, not for things to get better. You know, set to put together this video, man. You know what I mean? Share my thoughts and share my likes up on this thing. You know, really bring this video, you know what I'm saying? Really make this video once again. You feel what I mean? Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. I always appreciate the love. And this is B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. More love once again. Peace.